Hello. So, I want to talk about the incident at Gatwick Airport yesterday. Gatwick Airport is the second largest airport in the UK. Okay, Heathrow being the first, which is also known as the gateway to the world. So, there was a suspect package or something suspect within a suitcase, and they evacuated the terminal building. So everybody had to stand out in the freezing cold. Now, if you remember in the video that I did after my harrowing empath experience from being in London, you will know that when I was on the train to London, you know, I see physically and I see the images I'm given physically as well. I see a few ways, so watch previous videos to find out about that. But if you remember, I saw an airport when I was on the train and I could see the images out in the distance over the fields. I saw this big airport. It's really, really shocking for me because a week later there was an incident at an airport, and I've been told about all these incendiary devices and all this hybrid warfare that's going on in Europe. I'm also getting lots of people coming to me saying that they, they're talking about lots of the cables being cut and things like that underwater, which I predicted. So it's quite harrowing, which brings me neatly on to some of the things they've been showing me. Now, I've told you that I can see these images on the top of my head. I can see them anywhere on me. I can see them floating around the room. I can even see them outside over there. And what they keep showing me, everyone, is a mushroom cloud from an atomic explosion, which is not very nice at all. They show me a lot of explosions, a plane exploding as well, in a very specific place, just by the nose, just before the nose of this jumbo. So I don't know what that is, but there is a lot afoot, which I'll probably be talking about on one of my world predictions videos. So anyway, before we get into it, we'll do a bit of a reading as well, and I'll tell you more about what I've been saying. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my new subscribers. I now have a membership. Check it out. I'm going to have some extra footage because at the end of this one, I'm going to be showing you some footage I got. They asked me to take it. Then the lights are going. That is them. They've been doing that for a day and a bit, and that usually means they want my attention for something. Sorry, there's somebody in the kitchen. So there's all spirit. There's nobody else in this flat. Not a soul. So they make me lose my train of thought. As I say, this membership is going to be extra footage on there because at the end of this, I'm going to be showing you what I caught in the TV again. Okay, interesting stuff. If you want to be a member, you can check out, something just went over me like that. You can check out, I believe I've got my negative spirit around. I'm sorry, but I'm saying something odd in the window. This is just the back of my head. No, there's somebody standing there. Yeah, if you're new here, watch outside the window and you can watch here. And then there's round me, lots of things are happening. I've got a lot of orbs on the stuff I'm going to show you. And on the ones that will be on the memberships. But the three, I call them the three stooges. They're it's a man who, it's all he does, I'll show you with this ring, okay? All he does is go marriage. But sometimes they'll all do it and it means commitment. But it's almost like, no, he's come from past life. I see him. I've talked about him before. He comes as a cowboy. He's from Wisconsin, from a life in Wisconsin. And I sometimes hear, it's really He thinks he's scary. He can affect my mood at times, definitely. And I've worked out what one of the people who comes and stands over me, Anubis, is doing and why I can't hear him, because he's not actually talking to me. So anyway, so yeah, that's kind of harrowing. That's the scary side of it, in a way. But I'm very heavily protected. I ground, I shield, I pray, and I'm shown crucifixes all the time and crosses, and I have religious people come in here, so spirits, and I am very protected. But it can affect my mood, especially if I'm feeling doubtful. So you can see more of him and his little two stooges that come with him. Now they're 4 now, apparently. What's the matter? You back up, love. So, but he's annoying, and he can affect my moods, and I will tell you in a moment more about that, because I've learned some new things. So yeah, check them out. Please check out the World Predictions channel as well, and my Pure Angelic Tarot. Yeah, lots going on, lots to do. There's memberships on the World Predictions one as well, but there's just going to be one on here for the moment anyway. I want to start getting into things like talking about, I've been learning about some of the scary Christmas figures like Krampus and stuff like that. I'm trying to get some background knowledge for my PhD. Whenever it starts, you try to get here from academics. It's just, no. Anyway, it takes so long. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about things like that. I've decided there's some scary people, I'll tell you. It's not just about Santa Claus. So I'll do a video on that, but and some more on UFOs and things like that, because I just love them and I'm seeing them. They're in my room as we speak. So anyway, last night, a strange experience. Okay, so we've done these little, I don't know if you're in Denmark, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, so please forgive me. Sorstrom. It's a shop. We've got one in the town. Oh man, it's fantastic. It's a really good shop, as everything. And it's very, the way they've done it is very, I don't know, it's like you go around, you should really go in one way and then walk right round it. To get to the, where you pay. And it's like all these nooks and crannies, and it's dark with lightning. There's all these different things there, You've even got bits of food with cookware, and then it's got ornaments and art materials and wool, and it's got everything. Stuff for kids, the work, everything. And it was a brilliant shop, and it had these little wooden, well, they're open, but they're like 2 little wooden, as if you were looking into a house. It's not quite a doll's house, but it's, I'll have to show you next time, but it's like that. And you get Christmas things to put in it, so you can get a little table and a light to put on, a little bed, chairs, a fireplace, a door, all sorts of different things. You can't actually get figures, but you can get all of the, stuff, a Christmas tree, lights, a wreath and things like that. So I didn't do it last year, and it was all gone before I decided I was going to do it. So it appeared in October, actually. So I started buying bits, and it's a good job I did, because not so much the little bits that go in there. You've got a Santa suit and everything, and skis and Santa set. Oh, it's great. It's like playing like a child. And it's a good job, because the house bits, they just aren't there anymore. But if you're interested, you may be able to get it online if you love things like that. So I did that. Now I got a little pair of clogs, and you get a little welcome mat for the door, and it's fantastic. And these little clogs were on there, and we just finished doing it, and we were watching our usual scary camping videos. If you think I'm ever doing a camping video, think again. Those days are over. Ain't doing them. And I don't know why people do them. That's scary. You know. But anyway, so I go out to the back to do something. And my son goes, oh, we've got little presents to go in then, a little toy train thing, little wooden train. And he says, somebody's knocked the train over. I heard a noise. When I came back in, I went, what? He says, they've moved it. There were a lot of little noises go on all the time. And you end up doing this. And so I went to look at it. It wasn't the little train, it was the clogs. They'd moved them. They were all over the place on the little welcome mat. And I thought, I don't know what that's for. But the picture taps you. I think it's the negative spirit. He comes in, right? And all I ever want to play him as a song is that chinchilla song. What was it? It starts with, so I hear you're back in town. Because it's that kind of thing. That song fits him so perfectly. This man, when he was alive, was evil, pure evil. The things he did to me when I was my past life self called Sarah, would you believe? Sarah Elliott. I even wrote a book about it. And I think I've got it on my Inca if you want to check it out. Forever Bound, I think it is. Oh no, Forbidden to Forget Him. Oh, it's I had put romance in it, but there's some scary stuff, and it is a ghost story. I'll put a link to it in the description if you're interested. And this guy he's creepy, and I do see spirits in the shower, and he's come in the shower before when I was in the house, and I heard the spurs. It inspired a whole story. Evil git. One of the mediums, I've said this before, but one of the mediums said that there are people today who would be terrified to know he was around. You know, people have been born again, whatever. They're terrified to know he's still around. And he comes in with 3. And he should not be here. And what he does is he comes towards me. And I sometimes think I just get very angry all of a sudden. Heart rate goes up, anger, whatever. And believe it's part of my journey for him to be there. I probably, knowing me, it's more like, you're going to stand there and you're going to watch me succeed. You crushed me. What? You want me to tell you that my past life, trigger warning, I had 12 miscarriages. That's nice. He was that evil. He was evil because he beat me up so much. That's nice. No wonder I have problems today. And I'm full of hell, as they say up north. Where I come from, it just means you're angry in the north. I know there are people from the north watch it, but it means full of hell, fury. And he comes around and he makes me remember that. And it's part of my journey. I've worked that out now, that why he's here. And he will stand in front of me at night and he will change. He changes into a devil, whatever. He's like Skinwalker. He keeps saying, I'm the ultimate Skinwalker. I just like there going, Oh, did you see the little light flash there? I ain't scared of him. I'm annoyed at him. And I tend to sometimes start arguing. Can you imagine? People will be like, who's she talking to? And I can see him, like physically see him. And I'm never sure sometimes. He'll change his face a lot. And people like that, you know, they're not very nice if they're doing that. If they're doing it to rile you. And I'll sometimes, no, to be honest, I know he just annoys me. And my mood can be level for a few days and then it'll go again and I know he's back in town. And when I've looked in the mirror and I start getting angry at them, I'll see the guy who comes over my face and body. He says he's Anubis, and I can see Anubis right now in here with a full dog face and the, you know, and he's been talking and I can't hear you. And then other times I can very clearly. I've realised he's talking to, he'll keep doing this. There he is, you know. Oh, sometimes you want me to remember, I'll see that chair I talked about, the throne thing. You want me to remember and all the people. So I have all these, it's like Grand Central Station. So I have these balls, these spheres floating around. They're projecting stuff in my eye. You see this beam of light come out my eye. All sorts of things. And then I have him trying to disrupt that. And if it gets too bad, they'll pull him away. And I've seen them physically get a hold of him, yank him out. And he'll come over me. And I've realised sometimes what I'm saying, I suddenly see it coming out of his mouth. And it's like, whoa. And he's the ultimate narcissist. He'll use things that have, there's a face by my bookshelf over there. He will get really, really, he would just use things from my past that have annoyed me. And he will spread a lot of doubt and suspicion with me. And that happens sometimes, and I get fierce angry. And I know it's because of him. The other times, and when I've got angry at the rest of them, a medium once told me, the reason you do that is because they're part of you. They are in my soul group. We are all linked. So I'm getting angry with myself. Okay, and which I do a lot. And it just goes through. And they just stand there very patiently. I'll tell you what they do in a minute. But anyway, this guy is annoying on my face all the time. And he's talking. He'll just go, no. And I can't hear, but I can see the guy's face. My passport photo is hilarious. I'm not kidding you. When you go, you know, you're not supposed to have anything around. I had to do it recently. And I'm sitting there, and of course, I'm trying to keep my neck level because I have damage in my left ear, just balance damage. Now I can hear perfectly well. In fact, I've got really good hearing. But it tends to do this sometimes. When the hairdresser's nightmare. It's like, it gravitates towards where the damage is, I was told. And I have this balance with FND anyway. So I'm sitting in front of the camera like this. So I'm trying to keep my neck straight because it has to be straight. And it's one of those little photo booth things. And then this photo that I got, my son was, oh my God. And I realised it's because there he is. I don't know if you can see the eyes moving. It's because he was over my face protecting. And he's like this. And I thought, I look like a bloke. I've taken photographs of myself and I can see other people's faces on there, which is kind of frustrating. But it's hilarious. It is, you know, passport photographs. My mum always used to say, oh my God, you look like you've been sent for and couldn't come. And it's the ultimate of that. It is, honestly, it doesn't even look like me. In fact, I wasn't sure they were gonna it was gonna pass, but it did. Anyway, so yes, that's interesting. I have quite a few weird stuff that bits of stuff that go on. But yeah, what they've been doing to me, and they know I'm gonna get angry before I do. Because the other day, where was I? I was in a coffee shop. I thought, that's right. So I'm in, actually it wasn't a coffee shop. It's a very, it's an ice cream parlour, but they've started doing other food and it's really posh and it's really lovely. It's in the town. I haven't been in for ages. So my son and I went in and so I'm looking outside. I can see all these people. Next to us, this little old woman in spirit appears, sitting at a table with a dog, and she walks out and I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. And I can see them, they go and sit in the tables, they're guarding me, and it's hilarious. They'll go and sit around the tables and then they'll sit with the newspaper. And then my main guide, I got these little hash brown things. And it's almost like I don't know what they do or how they do it, but it's not, you don't see a little hash brown hovering around there in the air when they're picking up. But I know he's had one and he's tasted it because he's, and it's almost like they take a image of it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but I know he tasted it. So and sat down, newspaper, which means news coming in, which wasn't very pleasant news, actually, the news that came in, but I'm not going to go into that. And sometimes you'll say, surprise, and he'll just get a bunch of yellow tulips and do that in front of me. And sometimes the surprises aren't nice. That's how I feel. Yeah, he riles me up as well. He usually riles me up to get me to move and do things. It ain't easy, I have to say. And I do change things very quickly. Things I've been dawdling on. So he'll wind me up. But there is fallout. So I'm sitting there, and across the road I can see all these men in black standing around, people moving around corners, all these spirits on the street that people can't see, all right, or don't wish to see, because you could, if you just opened your eyes, there's lots of light going over there. And so they've got a pram, and they show, you're the baby, we're looking after you like a baby, because I just get angry. I went, get out. I had enough of you. I can't watch a TV without your face popping up, you know. And then they put the baby in the pram. And then there's this old pram and they're pushing it back and forwards. And they showed me a picture of, I'm sure it was when I was young. And I had this little hat on and I was like, insulting. But they don't mean it. Today I realise there's definitely some sort of language barrier with some of them. Some of them do not speak English. It comes out wrong. It comes back to form us and stuff like that. Then they're speaking light language, that means, and the muse visual. I talked about this in the last video. And it's all very weird. I don't know what's trying to form in my glass cabinet there, but something is. But the pram. And so they're pushing it backwards and forwards to rock a baby, you know, just keep going. It's like, I thought, oh, well, sure enough, I got some news I didn't like. It made me feel very distressed, actually, and was angry. Because I've been living on red alert since I left my, here comes the light, husband. Well, I didn't, long story, I wanted a divorce. Very long story. But he left the house first because he went with his little friend, I'll say. And I'm still waiting for justice on all that. But, you know, Jennifer Aniston had to wait 10 years, didn't she? But never mind. So I've been on red alert. So everything's like, if anything goes wrong, it's like, oh. And I make these big decisions about my life next year, which I've been told, you are going to leave the country. You are going to do this and do that. Can't wait to tell you. But so then I look outside and the pram. There is a building over there. It's you call them apartments, flats. And it's modern. Very nice, actually. And what is it called that? What were they pointing at me? And right at the top, of course, I'm in the basement here, Laverne and Shirley flat. And up at the top, they show me things as if it's a platform. The plane is there that I see, the ghost plane, it's there. Lots of people walking on the wings, I don't know. And then I'll often see loads of crosses over there and very weird things. Ascending mosses, people in hoods. I keep seeing a lot of people in hoods at the moment. And very weird stuff. And then there's a guy with a pram on the top. And there's the guy on the bike as well, who wanders around. So it's really, really annoying. But they mean well. So never mind. Oh, I have to stop. Somebody's trying to call me and it's very important. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. So yes, can't be insulting, but means well. They keep showing me as a little girl and I'm clinging to this Palladian guy, and then I was being carried around as a little girl with this little crown on and this little wand, and one of them on the they've been showing me things like that. They've just become, for a long time, been very, it's just becoming more and more clear to me what they're actually showing me. What is he saying now? Can you just, sorry, this isn't, yeah, things are becoming, sorry about that, clearer and clearer, what they've been showing me. I mean, to them, this is all 4 days work. My whole lifespan. And they've told me I'm going to live a lot longer than I thought I was going to live. And 4 days work to them. Time means nothing where they are. Okay? Weird. So what we got coming in. We've got Emperor. Yeah, this is talking about look at that chair. They want me in the chair. I keep seeing 4 people sitting around a table. I have seen more. I see that what looks like UN in the spirit world. People come in as well, and it looks like a cinema, and they come to watch what is going on in the world. They come in, and they're dressed. They turn and they bow at me. I don't remember. You don't know who you are. You could be very famous in the ethers. Yeah, we're all equal on this planet. And we all, yeah. It doesn't mean the hierarchies here are different. So, you know. But they come in and they sit down, I think. Great. So my whole life's on show. His eyes just went up there. So I don't know what's moving around. This sphere, it films everything. I'm sure of it. Great. So they've seen me in a rage, screaming and shouting at them. I'm all Oscar-winning clip. So, but this is also talking about the world for me and what's going on at the moment. The other thing I've seen, I saw this magazine in the shop the other day in Smith's, okay? And it was on World War II. And all these people, 1944 and D-Day and all of this stuff, and all these people, and they were sitting around a table. And that's what I see them doing. I'm not kidding you. I recognise them. Eisenhower was there as well, and he's definitely around me. He comes in and out. He's on my team. Why? I don't know. I see a lot of American presidents. I see a lot of royalty. They were showing me a lot about Queen Elizabeth II the other day as well. I've seen Princess Diana. I don't know why the royalty comes in and all these people, but they do. And Eisenhower is around a lot. We even had JFK. I had a thing with the presidents on the World Predictions channel. There you go. And I recognise some of these people. And they come in, the Anubis, it comes in beautiful. These people were born. They were doing stuff on this planet. Gods, goddesses, ascended masters, whatever. And then we're in World War II. It's the only way I can, it makes sense to me. And he will sit there and he will, I get very skeptical what's going on. I can see your big face over there. That's him again. But I get very skeptical of what's going on, wouldn't you? And a bit, what's happening? And sometimes I say, this is a lie. I can't be doing this. And I just see him going. And then I start hearing him when I calm down. This is not a lie. This is real. I can deny it as many times as I want, but it's very frightening. These people are here. And they come in and they bow at me and they do all sorts. But as I said, remember, it's a different thing to what it is here. And oh my God, what the hell is that? there is something. Now, I thought I saw a cat on one of the images from the other day that I got. I think that's going to be on the memberships. But there are things crawling across the top of that bench there. Not like a person. There's something on all fours. Seems like a bull. Buffalo. Bear. All mean things. Maybe look them up. But this thing about the explosion, they feel it is on critical point, and I've had to do some readings and things on the world predictions and talk about, or I won't even mention it here, what went on in the US election, everything. And it, you know, you feel like you're putting yourself out there to be attacked because people just want there. It's I'm right, you're wrong, and it's like I try to keep in balance with everything. I can't always, but I try, and I just feel attacked at the moment. And strange lights. I have to keep saying these things, and they keep wanting me to be in this sort of energy. They want us all to be in this energy in our lives, and you know, with what we are doing. And if you're a starseed or ascended master, you need to have this energy around you, keeping calm, keeping in balance. While, you know, what is it? Keeping calm. Well, all those around you are losing your head. I can't remember the saying, but there are people, you know. So, and I don't like seeing these big mushroom clouds, but I am. So we have, they're trying to get us away from that, or definitely trying to get us away from trouble. Moving away from trouble. Page of Cups, catching a fish. It's almost trying to come, the world is coming out of this, well, it's never truly balanced, but from a type of order, a world order, it's moving away from that. Okay, now normally with this card, it's moving away, the Six of Swords, you're moving away into calmer waters. That's what they'd like for us, to be in calmer waters, but I'm seeing that actually going into rough waters, trying to catch a fish. There's a slippery fish that keeps going around. I've talked about other dimensions causing trouble in this world. What they showed me, and I hate getting into this bit, but they had Alpha Draconian reptiles, reptilian. There is influence there. There's a lot of different races on this planet. Yeah, putting us in devil energy. I've seen this huge devil like that with horns that they keep showing me. No, do I think it's a devil? No. Okay, it's just that energy. We are in doubt, we are in frustration. And what's out there is stirring it in our own lives as well. So we've got to be aware of that. Keep your head. Oh, no, I want that one. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Something new is rising. Something new is wanting to rise. This is trying to replace humanity. I'm sorry, but this is what I get a lot of. I've talked about this in world predictions videos. I've talked about them on here. Trying to replace humanity. Move it out. Get it to destroy itself. Because they won't let us start again. They won't let us start again, the guardians of this planet. We've started quite a few times. Yeah, imagine planning. Somebody's planning for this. It's almost like they want me to say it in the very basic terms and to tell you, think Flash Gordon, think Ming the Merciless. It's that kind of thing. Think Star Wars, think Darth Vader. Think of that as a representation of what is going on. There's a coven that's helping them, secret societies. I did not want to get into the conspiracy theory thing, but this is what I've been shown. And they come in and they disrupt the world. It's like misinformation. They whisper in people's ears like Putin, like all of these people. And they churn it all up, and they bring up the anger and they stir anger, which sometimes makes you go in the wrong direction. Anger can be good for change, but definitely got it's all a plan, yeah, and they're trying to stop that through all the light workers, everything else. I want stillness. Oh, we'll leave it there. I can see it. Patience. They are very patient. They are playing the long game. Higher consciousness, disrupting higher consciousness. I keep getting expansion because we are trying to expand, and we keep getting this. It's this Jupiter energy trying to expand into higher consciousness, and they want to block that. They want to keep us running around like little rats. Okay. 11 is awakening as well. So that's what they're trying to stop, but we are feeding into it and fueling it. We need to be in leadership of our lives, putting up boundaries to these people, to these energies, and activating our higher consciousness, moving into the next part. I mean, it's like they're caves. It's like coming out the cave. You could look at Plato's caves, you know, the caves, sorry, coming out and seeing the real, you know, the sunlight and what is really there, not what is perceived. Okay, we'll get one more card to just finish off. So there's a lot of devil energy, a lot of fear energy, and it's being fueled by people. Okay, they want us in happiness. We can get to this. We can get over all these obstacles to the magical little place where we are happy. Mountains are always obstacles, yeah? Transcending and getting back that knowledge that we had. Maybe we are people from Atlantis that had to go through this. Or some of us are, I don't know, and learn again, go back to the beginning, but this ancient knowledge coming forward. This one. And a stability, keeping stability. They are trying to keep stability in this world, but you know, sometimes the messages that come through, they're not what we want to hear. We have to have courage right now and ride these stormy seas. Okay. We're definitely from another planet anyway, whatever went on. We've restarted quite a few times. And many different lives. The planet has been seeded. We have to be aware of the nuclei at the moment, or however you say it. They do not want to restart the planet again. They do want to, they would rather we were, you know, so we have to watch by that. It's almost like I've seen it, these chambers, they look like a UN. That's all, odd chambers, but they look like a UN, and it's what's best for this planet. And we need to get a hold of ourselves, basically, and courage, ride the storms. And, you know, it's been shaken about. This is spiritual warfare. So, but if we can weather it and keep our heads, then we'll get there. But, you know, some of us are at the mercy of idiots with their fingers over the buttons. So we have to be careful. Hopefully, just pray, keep the faith, keep positive, put it out in the world there, put the healing out, protection spells, everything, whatever, you know, you're doing. And hopefully we can get off these timelines. Think positively. Anyway, check out what you can see. You may not see anything. That doesn't matter. I like to train people to open their mind and see. Keep watching. Keep opening your mind and you will see some things. There's definitely some stuff that's really clear. Check it out. And if you want to see more, please go on to the onto the membership, and you can see some more. Take care of yourselves. Please subscribe, like, and share. Become a member if you like World Predictions. Check that channel out, and the Pure Angelic Tarot as well. Check them out, and yeah, I shall see you next time. Take care. Bye. Let's try and get this at the right angle. See the orbs. Oh, some weird light over there. No, shadow. More orbs. Can you show me anything else, please? I don't know if you can see the people standing in the kitchen. Bit over there. To me, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like there are so many. They're just all standing in lines. It's where the light is. See them moving around. All coming towards me. They wish to be seen. They wish to show you that they are really there. That there's more to this life. I don't know if anybody saw that. It looked like a little bit of white electricity going across the bottom of the screen, towards the bottom. Please come forward. We've got any ascended masters, anyone who wishes to come forward. Anyone carrying something? See, I can see the Ark of the Covenant being put on the top of my bench there, and open it up, take out scrolls. Something to do with the covenant. I don't think you can see all those black shadows moving around. That's them. They're walking backwards and forwards. Oh, one of them's up right into the TV, then walking on. A lot of blue light going over the blackness. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see them, but they're all in the room. Oh my god, there's so many. Now I can see lines of them standing to the left and something going down the middle there. Lights moving. They go with me wherever I go. They're nothing to do with this building, in case anybody's wondering. And I mean, this building is old, 1837 it was built. So yeah, I'm not saying there aren't going to be a few people around, but these ones are with me. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why, but I'm just probably in denial about it. It's a bit scary. You show me any scented masters, please, anyone? Anyone? Walking forward again. Let's see him. Whoa. Oh. Does anybody like to say something? Can you move something? Can you, I don't know. What would you like to do? Flash the lights? Oh, I got an orb there. Would you like to flash the light? dots. Can you show me one of those ball things with the people in it, please? The sphere that's a UFO rather than just an orb. Somebody's just come out the right. I'm going to walk across now. Back again. Oh, what was that? Did you see that? Can you show me that again, please? There it is. A sphere. It's coming in on the left. It's very blue. Can you see it? Oh my goodness, it's getting bigger. And there's somebody there. There's something they carry, and then there's ones that fly around. Oh. There's a sound there. That could have been the wind. Wind's died down a bit, so. Oh, there it is again. Did you see it on that, like a circle on the screen? Can you show me it again, please? Somebody taking glasses off. Put them. He's got wings. He's got wings. On the right, and then there's a huge face coming on the screen with a load of blue light. Can you show me any of the angels with the wings, please? That would be lovely. There's the ring again. That's the sphere. It's popping up all over. I hope you can see it. Yeah, because it's moving around. I can see it. Right there. Holding something. They're putting like straps around it. It looks like a. Do you know what it looks like? It looked like the pomade or pomade, or however you say, but then it looked like a Christmas bauble. It's a gift of some sort. What are you doing? Somebody's putting rockets on. I don't know why that person had to drive like that. Alright, so I'm seeing rocket tanks on somebody's back, and then I'm seeing, like they have on the space shuttle. And then I'm seeing the space shuttle take off. What is that all about? That's a message. Ooh, something came out the bottom. Just going to try moving it in a little bit, see if we can see a bit more. Ooh. More orbs. Good grief. Trying to see the people in the kitchen. There are loads of them. Somebody on the screen, somebody's face on the screen. Let's go out a little bit so you can see that a bit more. just going to leave it there. I'm being told to leave it there. More of those circles. If you want to see some extra footage, I have some on my memberships where I have the negative spirits that are around me causing me trouble. I've got some of them on tape, one of them sitting right next to me, so yeah, check them out on there. Very interesting. I see some very strange faces. Never mind. I hope you can see him. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.